Good morning, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. This is Rich again, back for your first video blog of the day for August 11, 2014. Monday morning around 7:15 in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's going to be another nice and sunny day. The humidity is going to creep up a little bit. And happy birthday to WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan turned 61 years old today. Hulk Hogan's the immortal. He won the WWE Championship 6 times. He was many times he won the WCW Championship. And tonight on Monday Night Raw, they're going to celebrate his birthday, and they're going to have a lot of guests come and celebrate his birthday with him on Raw. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Paul Mr. Wonderful Orndorff, Ric Flair, Rowdy Piper, and others will be there. It's probably going to be a ratings hit for Monday Night Raw this week. And that's about it for the news. And my next subject is my continuation series of the greatest teams, NHL players of all time. Now I'm on to the Broad Street Bullies, the Philadelphia Flyers. The Philadelphia Flyers came into the NHL in 1967 during the Great Expansion period, and they were a consistent winner after starting in the NHL. They won their first 2 Stanley Cups in 1974 and 1975. They were a consistent playoff team. They never had any bad stretches during their history, except the 1990s when they missed the playoffs 5 straight years. But they're a consistent playoff team. They're a threat to go deep into the playoffs, and they're a force to be reckoned with. And here's the top 10 Flyers players of all time. Coming in at number 10, the greatest Philadelphia Flyers defenseman of all time, Mark Howe. Mark played 10 seasons with the Flyers. He was finalist 3 times for the Norris Trophy. He made NHL's first All-Star team defenseman 3 times in a Flyers uniform, and his number 2's retired by the Flyers, and he's a Hockey Hall of Famer, and he's the son of Mr. Hockey Gordie Howe. Mark Howe comes in at number 10. Number 9 is the current captain of the Philadelphia Flyers, Claude Giroux. Claude Giroux has played 6 years with the Flyers, and he's only going to get better. He was a finalist for MVP this year of the NHL, and he's probably going to climb this list in due time when another list comes out in about 10-15 years. He'll probably be up in the top 5 or so. Number 8 on the all-time greatest Philadelphia Flyers players of all time, Tim Kerr. Tim played like 10 years with the Flyers. 4 straight years he scored 50 or more goals. Amazing he was, but his career was cut short with back injuries and stuff, and he was one of the most best goal scorers of all time for the Flyers. At number 7 is the all-time winningest goaltender in Flyers history, Ron Hextall. Ron Hextall played for the Flyers on 2 separate occasions. He leads the team with wins, and games appeared in a goaltender. He won the 1987 Vezina Trophy. He also won the Conn Smythe Trophy for playoff MVP that same year, even though the Flyers lost the Stanley Cup Finals to the Oilers. And I think Ron Hextall should have his number 27 retired by the Flyers, because he was the best, winningest goaltender of all time. Ron Hextall comes in at number 7. Number 6 on this all-time list is Brian Propp. Brian played 11 and a half years with the Flyers. He stood on the all-time scoring list, and he's second in career goals scored by a Philadelphia Flyer. Brian Propp's in at number 6. Number 5 on this list is John LeClair. John LeClair played 10 seasons with the Flyers, and he was part of that Legion of Doom line. He scored over 300 goals in a Flyers uniform, and John LeClair comes in at number 5. Number 4 on the all-time list is the best goaltender in Philadelphia Flyers history, Bernie Parent. Bernie Parent was on 2 cup-winning teams, 74-75. He won several Vezina trophies. The best Flyers goaltender of all time is Numberland's retired to the rafters. Number 3 on the all-time list of greatest Philadelphia Flyers, Bill Barber. Bill Barber is the all-time goal-scoring leader in Philadelphia Flyers history, second in all-time in team scoring, and he's number 7's retired by the Flyers for Bill Barber. Number 2 on the all-time list of greatest Philadelphia Flyers, Eric Lindros. Eric Lindros was probably the biggest star that the Flyers had in the 1990s. He was captain of the team for many years. He won the 1995 NHL MVP award. He led the Flyers to the Stanley Cup Finals in 1997. Good all-around player. I think his number 88 should be retired by the Flyers, and I think sooner or later he's going to go into a Hockey Hall of Fame. And the number 1 greatest Flyer of all time is Bobby Clarke. Bobby Clarke played 15 years with the Flyers. He's the all-time scoring leader for the Flyers. Also, he has most assists of Flyers history. I think he's 4th in the all-time goal scoring list. He's been with the Flyers in some capacity for like over 40 years, if it was a general manager, president, stuff like that. Bobby Clarke is Mr. Philadelphia Flyers, and he's on this all-time list as the number 1 greatest Flyers player of all time. You can't argue about that. And number 16 is retired by the team. Well, that's about it for the 10 greatest Flyers players. Tomorrow, I continue on this list with the 10 greatest New Jersey Devils players. And then Wednesday is the greatest players in Nordiques and Avalanche history. I still haven't wrote in the rest of the week's schedule for what the teams, but it might be the continuation of the teams that at least won 1 Stanley Cup. Then I'll have to go to the teams that haven't won a Stanley Cup yet. This is Rich signing off for this morning. I'll be back later for more video blogs. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you'll be surprised about it. And have a good day, Facebook friends and YouTube followers. Don't forget, if you want anything shout out, send it to me, private message, and the feedback's getting tremendous here. Bye now.